Hey everybody, welcome back to Play Spot. Having one of my guests, that's Mesh. You can see on the screen. It is written chat with Mesh and one of the BS Kazachi's fan and actually good analyst. Um, bro, we know that Nokovic moving to Supersport United, Dolly moving to TX Galaxy. Still have George Matlow still on an injury. We still have Ubongani Semu on the injury, and the coach Cedric Kaiser saying that they're still going to give him some minutes to play. You were talking about the left back, and you also said something about positions at Kaiser Chiefs as things stands. As we are also going to general transfer. When how are you, Mesh?
I'm good, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not ninja. So let me just go into
Yes.
the straight to the point. Um, we tried to do a live stream, but I was not clear. But my guy, these guys will be just watching. They don't even tell that Mula. No, we can't hear you. So, bro, I heard some of the fans were saying that some of the signings might be a flop, like Bongani Sam, since arrived because the Chiefs still on injury, has not yet fully recovered.
Yeah, yeah. That's it's very very early to say, man. I don't think even if someone is having a bad performance,
Yeah.
you cannot say after 5 games that this player. I mean, it's a new coach. It's some of the new players,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a new environment. And then also you're a new signing, like what 5 league games and three nyana Carling Cup, and then yeah, that's it. So the team hasn't really played much. Like if you're judging using the league has 30 games, so there's still 25 more games to play.
Yeah.
So meaning that because when you look at the left back position, as much as Cross can be the first choice full back right now, it's Frosler. Maybe he's 80% there. Because he's got one up over Solomon's number one injuries.
Ish.
And also he's very considered like on the pitch, and that's the sad part. It's not like Ulimala training or Ulimala like Ulimala on the pitch, because he gives his all for the team. Season Solomons is not doing well because he's in the same boat as Matlo, he's in the same boat as Dove, is in the same boat as our approach in terms of the situation that the team is in. We need to be very lenient, because we're in the building phase, like we're in the building open, and one of them that's still open is even the one lay left back across. Sam can get it if he does well, if he gets time to play. So I wouldn't say maybe he's a flop. I wouldn't say anyone is a flop for now under Nabi, having only played 5 games in the league.
Mm-hmm. I know. I can understand what he's saying. They must actually relax. I'm talking about those fans who think that maybe because he's made mistakes on signings. As we are also approaching on January, we had the story of Mukwana moving there to Esperance, and it seems like, Aziam Khalil Umchit.
Ish, yeah, man. I think you know how agents. I think the thing with agents or the people that advise these players, they need to be very fair. There
Yeah.
are certain moves where you can risk, like that, but then there are other moves. I think if you are playing in the PSL and maybe you're looking at money, I don't think there's a league in the continent that can pay or get a better where you can get a better contract.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, yes, you can go get a what is it, however much you get there in North Africa, but like not on the bench. And in South Africa, if you're getting a lot of money, you have to play, you know, because you are the money signing. If you are getting paid a lot of money in South Africa, then you have to play because that's what they signed you for. They signed you to play.
Mm-hmm.
And in South Africa, like there are certain players in the national team, they can create their own terms and conditions and say that I want to play this many games, I want this, I want that, But then I feel like now when we go that side, the players are coming in like they're not who they are here. You find like a top player like Mukwana or Mayo or whoever. When they get that side, they get treated. They're not treated like what we would see them this side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think when it comes to agents and advising players, I think they also have to look that, okay, how will this affect me in terms of individual career?
Yeah.
How will this affect the player? Like, is this a good move financially? Is it really a good move financially, or can we get the same numbers, maybe closer to home or a little bit further to home with better conditions or better, a better contract on the table? You understand?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that sometimes agents, they mislead these players, because Mokwana, I'm pretty sure he could have signed for any team.
Mm-hmm.
The big three in the country, could have signed for any of those. And I'm pretty sure, yes, as much as he has been able to get a move to North Africa, he's done well for himself. It's a big team, it's Esperance. We understand. But at the same time, I just wish that, agents would advise these players properly, because if he's a big team, right, he's not supposed to be treated the way. I mean, if he's a big player, he's not supposed to be treated the way he's treated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If he's a big player, they're supposed to make sure that, okay, rather we don't play the bottom one, but let's pay him. You understand? Because he's our star player. We need to keep him.
Yeah.
But the way they're treating the players or the player, it seems as if now, when you get that side, you become a second opinion. Or maybe you become like, second fiddle to whatever situation that may be going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that if agents are able to see those things in time, they should advise the players better.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bro.
Yeah, no, if he's coming in for free, yes, definitely. But I mean, if they sort out their things with Esperance and now we have to pay money, transfer fees and what, then, I think we can keep him, because I think his value will now just be going up, but then, they don't respect the player that way. You understand? You find that his value is like up there now. Maybe it's double the price that Kukune had laid for him, because now it's another move.
Yeah.
He'll be more expensive and he will be another top player, meaning that the contract that we give him also needs to be lucrative for him. So I think that yes, it's good that we can be able to find him, maybe if he's a free agent, but anything past that, I think Chiefs just needs to get over him.
Yes. Okay, bro. So I heard also one of the fan, Mashonisa, saying that Nabi won't last at Kaiser Chiefs, talking about not playing to Priya and all those stuff. Yeah, man. Are you laughing?
I know, because some people some people think Nabi is like Abonzeki and Abo Johnson and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They think that Nabi is like the previous coach, or even Baxter his second term, or even Yanumidendoblo. People do not understand. Most people, they don't understand the project that's going on at Chiefs, right? It's a rebuilding project, and when you are rebuilding, right, you need to create a relationship with the management, and you also need to create a relationship with the players and create a relationship with development. And we're not talking about relationship of I know you, you know me, I know your name, I know your surname, but we're talking about a relationship of how can we move our product in the development, mature it, groom it, and then take it to the first team, and then from the first team, give results that will be satisfactory to the management.
Yeah, fact.
Right?
Yeah.
And Nabi is able to excel in every position there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got people that know how to develop players, not some legend. He's already, the people that he has at development are very, very, very high quality. And on top of that, a former assistant of the first team is now being room even the first team players to do better. Because I mean, right now, the football that we're playing is appealing, which shows that, okay, Work is also looking for something like that. Management, remember how they deal with transfers. They don't want to buy players for a lot of money. So you need someone that's able to navigate in the transfers without you spending too much money. And a great example that we have is going from Pasadena to Hanamub, and then now, boom, you end up with Cross for very little money. So you need a coach that still knows that this player can work for me. Not a coach that will tell you, it's either you get me this player, if you can't get me this player, then there's nothing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's very good that people are observing, but I think they must observe also with the eye of at least 2 years, 3 years. You understand? They must just not look at now. Because now, if you're just looking for results, yes, it may not seem like good results, but at the end of the day, these are very, very good results, judging by where the team is coming from last season.
It makes sense. It makes sense. So I heard also that there is a young man who is promoted. I think is now from the development side of Kaiser Chiefs. Mesh, are you still there, bro?
Yes, Mola. Yes, I'm still there.
Yeah, I was asking that I heard some rumors saying that there is a young man who is promoted. I think it's Neo. I forgot the surname from the development side.
Yeah, no, it's good, man. I think we've got a lot of players that are promoted, but yeah, no, I can't recall the name also, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's good that we have youngsters that are able to go up. We have youngsters that are able to be assessed and then taken up to the next step. And I think that's what we like because we also struggle to get players. So that's the product of Kaiser Chiefs. The product of Kaiser Chiefs is that we're producing players from our development and we're grooming them because we believe that we also have some of the best facilities to create these top players. So we must also rely on our own judgment. So yeah, no, I'm trusting the team and the technical team on whatever decision they have on the youth and the youngsters.
Yes. No. I think I also understand. So with you never responded to me that how do you feel actually with Nabi? I just want a straight answer. Like as other fans, Mashoniza saying that he is not happy with Nabi. You as a Kansas Chiefs fan, how do you feel with Nabi?
No, I'm very, very happy, man. Nabi has done very, very, very well for us. Yeah, no, he's done very well. He's done managerial work, which is getting the players. He's done, development work, which is promoting the players and using the same development players that have been promoted to be the crust of his team, like the foundation of the team. And he's also done his own work, like, coaching work by making the team play a different style and a more attacking style than we have seen, from Chiefs in a long time, even, So exciting football, exciting players, exciting style of play, exciting everything. I think Nabi has done excellent, and also there's no player that is signed that we can complain about or that has done bad, So I think that we have a great coach, and people don't want him to be there because they know that he's going to achieve a lot.
Yes.
So all these people that are talking and whatever, I know that they are talking from their own perspective. They're not talking from the perspective of management. They're not talking from the perspective of, the coach and his own desires. They're not talking from a perspective of what the players also need. If you look at the mood of Kaiser Chiefs players right now, the mood is very up, which shows that also psychologically, Nabi has been able to win the dressing room. So I think we have a great coach that's very good in every department. He's good psychologically, he's good tactically, he's good in every way that you need a team that's building to be. So I think people with negative comments about Nabi and whatnot, I think sometimes it's not proper judgment. Maybe it can be emotional in terms of losing, because yes, it's painful to lose, and especially with such a score. So I don't think that's the correct reaction.
Yes, I know, man. I think our time is up, and I really appreciate for answering all the questions I have for you today. Thank you very much, Mesh, for visiting Play Sport. Really appreciate, bro.
No, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mona.
Aware.
Sharp.
Okay, family. I think this is this. See you on my next lovely